I know it is slightly late, but Manchester City are champions of England once again. And I'm very sorry that I did not have a video out on Monday about this, obviously, about this topic, but the game was literally being played as I was in the airport getting ready to fly to Paris. So I didn't have any time to make the video, but I'm back now. So here we are. I'm ready to sit down and and get into it because wow, what a game it was. What a game it was. But again, before we go any further, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember, I said that if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave all my hair off. See, not just a nice fade on the sides. It will actually be, completely off. Pep Guardiola bold. I appreciate all the support on my latest videos, especially my video essay that I made about Martial's career. I haven't had time to get back to any of your guys' comments, but I will go and look at those after I upload this video. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, please tell me what sort of topics you'd like me to cover next. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and yeah, we'll get into today's video now. But yeah, Man City beat West Ham 3-1 to be crowned Premier League champions. And is there a better story to be told that the Premier League player of the season and potentially Man City's most important player of the season, being Foden and obviously Rodri, scored to wrap up the win? And I was nervous. I was very, very nervous, but my nerves were quickly put to an end when Foden placed that beautiful shot into the top corner from the edge of the box early on in the game to make it 1-0, and the passion in his celebration, the roar from the stands, it was what a moment that was. And it got even better when he completed his brace, and things were going good. It was the story that I wanted. It was Foden winning the Premier League. It was him proving all his haters wrong. It was showing them that he will score in the most important of matches. Obviously, he played superb against Spurs. He basically set up both goals, and he comes back again like just a few days later to score a brace to put us on the verge of winning a 4th Premier League title in a row. But obviously, Kudus then goes and scores a wonderful bicycle kick, and the nerves come back. The nerves come back because anything can happen from that point with just one goal being in it. Obviously, Arsenal were drawing at the time, but it was still a nervy moment. But we hung on, we kept playing good football, we kept creating chances. And then Rodri placed the ball into the bottom corner just like he did on the final day 2 seasons ago against Aston Villa, places it into the bottom corner to make it 3-1, to give us some more breathing space. And then that was it. Obviously, there was a late scare from a Souček handballed goal, but that was rightfully ruled out for handball. And City found themselves Premier League champions at the end of the day. And wow, Foden, what a player. What a player. People were saying that he doesn't deserve to be player of the season, but 19 Premier League goals and 8 assists, like 27 goal involvements for a midfielder that's playing alongside people that are going to put up even bigger numbers. Like, it's insane. Obviously, he put in 2 game-winning hat-tricks against Villa and Brentford, and he had huge performances against Everton in a 3-1 win, against Manchester United at the Etihad, and he even played well at Old Trafford as well. He played well in both of those games. Obviously, like I mentioned, he played well against Spurs just last week to help us, to put us 1 win away from the title, and then bam, he hits a brace on the final day to secure the title for his boyhood club. And what a player he is. And if it wasn't for a heartbreaking penalty shootout loss, he would have dragged us through to a Champions League semi-final. But you can't win them all, can you? Obviously, we've got the FA Cup final next week to hopefully complete the double, and hopefully he can put in a good performance there at Wembley against Manchester United. But I think that has to shut up Foden's haters now. I think there's always been questions on him. There has been, does he play enough? Does he score that many goals? And then when he does start to score goals, does he score important goals? And then when he starts to score important goals, can he win a game just by himself? And he's done all of those things and more this season. And it's just the beginning of him as City's main man, and I think in the coming seasons he will come on leaps and bounds, like even more than he already has, with people like Rico and Oscar Bob coming through as well. We do have an exciting future. Obviously, Guardiola, Haaland, Alvarez are all still young players. We've got players in the club now that are here for the long term, and it is exciting. It is exciting. The last few years have been exciting, and the future is even more exciting, I think. But City didn't always play well this season. We didn't have a great season. I don't think we didn't start very well. Obviously the start of the season was good, but like that middle period again, it just fizzled out and we weren't looking great, and there was a typical "are City burnt out? Have City not recruited? Has Pep been found out?" sort of talks. Like there are many seasons in these title races with City, but we found a way to get back in good form. Obviously a lot of our summer transfers probably didn't start the season the best, but Guardiola, Kovacic, Doku all ended the season strong. I'm still wanting to see more from Núñez. He hasn't impressed me like a considerable amount. There have been performances where I've watched him, I think this guy's a good player, but his first touch and his decision making in the final third definitely need to be worked on if he's going to be a success at City. But wow, like Guardiola, what a player. What a player. He's a unicorn footballer. He's the defensive version of Bernardo Silva. He can do it all. He can do it all. I thought John Stones was versatile at the back, but wow, Guardiola can do it all. And now that means that Walker and Diaz are our only defenders that have a set position, because Akanji can play all across the back line, Ake all across the back line, Stones all across the back line, Rico can play left and right back. You've got Guardiola all across the back line. We've got a very versatile back line, and it's exciting. Kovacic, although he annoys me and I don't like the way that he plays football. He plays it like it's rugby. He runs forward and then always passes backwards. But he's very good to bring on the pitch and have on the pitch when we're trying to see out a win. He's the most frustrating player to watch when you're chasing a game and need a goal. But when you have the lead, him and Grealish, that's it. That's the game. That's the game won if those two are on the pitch. Rodrigo Hernandez, the best DM in the world, the best holding midfielder in the world, the best midfielder in the world. He can do it all. If it wasn't for KDB, he would be the best midfielder in the world, because Rodri can do it all. Goals, assists, interceptions, breaking up the play, controlling the tempo. He can do it all. I've seen Rodri even perform well at centre-back in his first season at City. He can do it all. And like I said, if it wasn't for Kevin De Bruyne, if it wasn't for the man that missed half the season and still went on to get 10 Premier League assists, like he's insane. He's probably one of the most clutch players I've ever watched. Title run in De Bruyne, big game De Bruyne. He's a serious player. The day he finally leaves City will be a very, very sad day, because he is one of, if not the best player that I've ever seen play. He is exceptional. And then that leads me on to Mr. Erling Haaland, the man that everybody said had a bad season. And yes, he missed a lot of sitters against West Ham. He missed a lot of sitters in the season. But 27 Premier League goals in a poor season. A potential title winning brace against Spurs. Hat-tricks in the title run-in against Wolves. He's unstoppable, is Erling Haaland. He's inevitable. He can have poor games, he can miss loads of chances, but at the end, his goals will always mean something because of how many goals that he scores and the calibre of player he is. So, yes, he might not have had his best season, but it was still a very good season, and there's still more. There's still one more game for us to win a double, win back-to-back domestic doubles, obviously because of the double being part of the treble last season, and I can't wait, honestly. I can't wait, because it would just be such a historic season. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say on City's performances, really. And on the title win, it meant a lot. It did mean a lot, and everybody tries to say that it doesn't mean anything to City fans. It meant a lot to me, because there were many points in the season where I honestly did not think we would we'd pull off the title win, but we did. I thought we were down and out at multiple points of this season, but we won it. I'm not going to say against all odds because we're always favourites, but there were periods and times where I almost wrote us off with the title, and we figured out a way to get there and get over the line, and I'm very proud of this group of players. So, yep, comment down below what you thought of Foden's performance on the final day, what you thought of Foden's season as a whole. Let me know if you had City written off at any point in the title race as well. And yeah, also comment down below some suggestions for future videos. But yeah, I've been Nathan. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Remember, 1,000 subscribers and I'll shave all my hair off. Continue all the support on my recent videos. It's been fantastic. The growth on the channel has been amazing. Like the video if you enjoyed, and check out the rest of the videos on the channel if you haven't already. But I've been Nathan, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Shut down cases, they belly dots to the can't see faces, chasing the bad guy chase it. You don't wanna be the one like Ace and like G-Take trying to turn them out wasted. Aye, tell a bad bitch come break it, body come mad, come shake it, then get back to the basics, bro done shut down cases, they belly dots